Arts bout set for 3 rounds in the Shamrock Fighting Championships flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the Metro by T-Mobile blue corner. He is making his professional debut tonight with us in this cage. He stands 5'5", official weight 125 pounds. Fighting out of Pawnee, Illinois, Jason the Animal Stevenson. Across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the Metro by T-Mobile red corner. 1-0 as a professional. This fighter stands 5'4" tall. Official weight 125.2 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, Kris.
Referee Mark Wassam has the call for our first fight of the main card of the evening. Kris Craig in the red tape, Jason Stevenson in the blue. Touch of the gloves and into the action.
What I like is Kris is a southpaw, which is traditional of most wrestlers.
And as you said, Kris Craig hits incredibly hard.
Yeah, Kris hits very hard, and I always joke around with him that it's that grown man strength. But Stevenson is no slouch in the power department. Just look at that zombie knockout. Stevenson swinging for the fences there. Kris locks him up. I'm surprised Kris didn't go for the takedown there, but knowing that Stevenson's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, he probably doesn't want to play too much with that.
Kris is one of the most unorthodox style of strikers. Big takedown there out of Craig.
But as you can see, he fell right into that side control with Stevenson against the cage, so it's a very awkward position to try to get up from. Kris is going to stay heavy here, dig that right shoulder into the throat there, create that pressure, and keep it very uncomfortable. There he goes. I'd like to see Kris with those knees. And as soon as I think it, he starts saying it.
Boom, right into the side.
That makes it ugly, and it makes it a fight.
The audience is very into this fight.
Yeah, what I'd like to see Kris do is turn him back into that cage. And on the flip side, Stevenson's got to push off that cage, try to kick up, create a little bit of space. Oh, he's got him in a nice crucifix here. Kris starts throwing a couple elbows. He's going for that Americana right there. Oh, he's going to break his arm. He's going to tap. There it is.
There's the tap, and it is all over. Kris Craig adding another one.
Yeah, Kris Craig, he didn't care about that purple belt right there. He said, I'm taking this home with me.
Beautiful move by Kris Craig there to finish the fight quickly.
And we talk about all the power that these smaller guys had, and guess what? We saw none of it.
But we did see a great ground game there.
Absolutely, absolutely. That just shows you that these fights kind of go any direction. You just don't really ever know.
As we go to our instant replay here, Kris Craig landing the crucifix, gets that arm in, starts the cranking, and it is all over from there.
Yeah, that submission finish right there reminded me of a nice prospect, Evan Elder. Last time he was in the Shamrock cage, he got kind of a very similar position with almost a straight arm lock. Total domination.
Well, let's send this one up to the cage to Joe Parisi to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest comes to a close at 1 minute 45 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by submission, Kris Craig.
A huge win for Kris Craig. A big win for Kris Craig there. Finishing the fight in quick fashion over Jason Stevenson, but we have more action to come, and we'll be right back right here at Shamrock Fighting Championships.